Is that, oh, it's Meg. Meg just said we got a lot of Walleens around here, so that's like a big deal. Speaking of a big deal, the first thing I ever got from you were your amazing lilies, and I didn't think you could ever do anything better, but look at this.
Wow.
This is what the Oriental lilies are all about.
Wow.
Where's Jane?
Who can see her
behind the lily.
24 petals.
That's Gilding the Lily right there. This is $31.12. And of course, Roberta's Name for Your Mom is a company that has been famous the world over for bringing us what we can't find even in the upscale local garden centers.
Absolutely,
right, Court?
and in the best garden catalogs alike.
So you were telling me so much about these. I hope we can kind of get it into this presentation because first of all, we're at the time of year with Roberta's that we're not getting a lot more. We're kind of winding down the season on air.
Absolutely. We're not here for much longer. Our season's winding down. What we have is what we have. So get them now, and that way you're assured a full summer season of beautiful flowers like these.
So what is a quarter-century quadrupled Oriental lily?
Well, Jane, it's the newest creation in the lily fields in 25 years. It took Mother Nature and the breeders in Holland 25 years to improve upon this. This is a stargazer lily, very popular. We've sold millions of them. This is probably what you got from us 16 years ago when we started here.
And it's still going strong.
Notice 6 petals, a little bit smaller, but boom, look at this. This is the quad lily. Jane, there's 4 times more petals on here. They're bigger flowers. They bloom twice as long, and they are spectacular. These are the most exclusive lilies in the world.
Wow.
And they're grower bulbs. Let me explain.
Yeah, what's a grower bulb?
Okay, first of all, a grower bulb is fresh from the fields. It's never packaged and stored with a little bit of preservative like the lily bulbs that you see in the grocery store. Jane, that's a little bit of poison.
Ooh.
It keeps them from sprouting in the bag, but it's not good for your lilies. Because ours are never treated with that growth inhibitor, you're gonna get anywhere from 5 to 7 flowers per stem every single year. Let's see.
Look at that.
Look here. 1 up on top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's 7, 8. But I only want to promise 5 to 7 the first year. But here's 8.
There's 8 on that first year bloom.
And they come back every year. Let's go through the colors because there's only 4 of these in the world.
So there's 4 25th century, quarter-century quadruple Oriental lilies. There's only 4 in the world. You're getting all 4.
Yeah.
And many of you are getting more than one set
of these,
which makes sense.
It's great. And it's a 25% saving over our website price. And here's what they're going to get for you this year. And then every year thereafter, that's the collection. And you're going to sport remember, 4 times 5 to 7 flowers the first year, and then they multiply every year. So the first one that we're going to look at is magnificent. It's called Magic Star. It's like peppermint candy, sugary white petals, deep ruby center lines, and those frecklings, very fragrant. These are 24 to 30 inch tall flowers, nice and tall, beautiful fragrance. And I want to say for every 1 million of these of the Oriental lily bulbs grown in the world, Jane, only 4 are the quadrupled quarter-century bulbs.
Wow.
That's how rare.
Out of a million.
Out of every million.
4.
Only 4.
Wow.
You're getting 1 of each. And that one is the soft music, pastel flowers, snowy white flowers, ruby points, and they're nearly impossible to find anywhere. And the last one in the collection is called Serene Angel. It's a very large, pure white, upward-facing flowers, and the petals curve back, and you can't have too much of a good thing. Pick up several sets. You'll have no regrets. You put them anywhere you want them, anywhere you need them.
Because what have you guys taught us about your lilies? What are they, Court?
Well, my dearly departed father used to say, Court, just go on and tell them lilies are too dumb to die. And he was absolutely right. You can plant these on the north, south, east, or west side of your home. If you plant them this way, they'll grow. This way, they'll grow. Anywhere you put them, they're going to come up. And they multiply every single year. Our growing guide and our Gotta Grow guarantee, Jane, are included in every purchase.
And so if you're watching right now, we started our Roberta shows back in January. It's almost April. In fact, this is the last day of March. Luckily, it came in like a lion with snow.
Yeah.
It's going out like a little bit of a lamb, not so bad. And yet, the beautiful summery sunshine is around the corner. And for you guys understand at home that we don't have a whole lot of Roberta hours left. What we're going to get from them in the quarter century Oriental lilies is what we have.
Yes.
The most luxuriant, exuberant, dramatic lilies, 4 in the world, and you're getting all 4.
Right, they really improved upon the typical stargazer. And when we came here 16 years ago, this is what we sold. We had sold millions of them. But our mom Roberta taught us years ago, let's only bring the best of the best to QVC. So we don't bother with these anymore as much as they're loved. You're really gonna love the quarter century quad lilies.
Right.
Another way to put how exclusive they are, commercially there are 30,000 acres of Oriental lilies grown around the world. 30,000 acres. Out of that, only 10 acres
Oh my goodness.
are set aside for these.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, I love that I can afford the best of something in life. It's not going to be the best jewelry or the best house or the best car, but these are the cream of the crop, the very best Oriental lilies in the world.
And do the comparison pricing, because you're getting all 4. You're getting 4 pieces.
Yes,
you're
one of
getting
each
one
color.
of each for $31.12, and they're just going to keep multiplying and multiplying as the years go by. A nice long bloom season too, right,
Yeah,
Court?
because they have so many more petals, you're going to get twice as long of a bloom period. That's over 2 months, which is incredible in the lily world. July and August, you'll have your flowers this year and every single year.
And you teach us that cutting these and bringing them into the home, they're spectacular.
They are, and you can cut just a single flower like this and put it in a small vase, or you can cut a whole stem. But I love to give flowers and cut flowers, and with this you can really afford to, because remember, with these grower bulbs, Jane, you get 5 to 7 flowers per bloom spike the very first year.
Wow.
And that's compared to 2 or 3 of the regular store-bought lilies, because they're treated with a preservative which inhibits their growth, and it's a bit of poison. Not good.
Oh my, and then when you think about, you know, the original lilies were so pretty, but you know, look at the difference. You know, you put them side by side.
Be careful with that, because I don't want you to get pollen and have to walk around the rest of the day. See the pollen mess in here?
Yeah.
Have you ever stuck your nose in one of those and got that on your
Oh yes, or on your jacket,
or
and
on
then
your
you're
jacket,
done.
yeah.
So
With
look.
these, there's no pollen mess. Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's no pollen anthers on that.
I mean, they're just gorgeous. So well over 700 have been ordered. We love when we have Roberta's on the air. I was telling Court that Chaz Dean just kept mentioning you guys over and over and over again when he had his today's special value. He's got great taste and a beautiful home, and this is put them in the ground, forget about them, because when you say, well, I've got a lot of hot weather, I have a lot of cold weather, do I need to take these out of the ground, Court?
No, because they are winter hardy to minus 30 degrees below zero.
Wow.
Minus 30. So you can tuck these anywhere you want the beauty and the fragrance. Under your trees, in between your other plants and bushes, next to your loungers in containers. They don't have to go in the ground.
So if you have a small deck, this would be gorgeous. Now, Court, how high did they get? Like, where should I put them?
The first year, about 3 feet tall.
Okay.
So they can get even taller the second year, and these stems will turn thick, like the size of a nickel. Really, you know, big, heavy-duty flowers. These are not wimpy. These are strong, durable, reliable flowers. Again, like Dad used to say, too dumb to die. So they're easy to grow. You
mentioned that warranty, because this is your mother's name.
Yes,
I like to point that out. This is something that means so much to Court and his entire family.
For
so there
4
is
generations.
a gotta grow guarantee.
You're right, Jane. In addition to QVC's love it or return it 30-day guarantee, we're going to guarantee our perennials. This is a perennial from 1 year from the time of purchase.
Wow.
And our annuals and tropicals for 30 days. So if you have any problem, you just give us a call. We'll take care of you. It's our pleasure.
And no worries either about when should I plant them, right, Court?
You're right, because these are going to arrive just at the right time, when it's perfect to go outside, get that sun on your face, your fingers in the soil, your toes in the grass, and get a planting for a beautiful summer color.
And you know what's funny, Court? When we first started doing the shows with you this year, I'd look at that map and think, is that ever going to happen? And we're already shipping. We're already shipping.
A couple of zones are opening up right now.
So stay on the line. 1,000 have been ordered. We have everything we're going to get from the rarest of the rare in these beautiful lilies. Court, always a pleasure.
Thank
Give me
you,
a hug.
Jen. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming on. So.